When it comes to losing body fat, it's often assumed that you need to eat less, move more. This is quite simplistic in nature. If you apply the thermodynamics formula, the law of thermodynamics, as a mechanical engineer, this is our bread and butter, in which it simply states that energy is conserved, just transferred from one form to another, and it's not destroyed. And this is a basis for the whole idea of calorie counting. But by definition, what is a calorie? If you ask individuals who talk about calorie counting, what are calories? If you ask yourself, what are calories? So let's define calories as a starting point and to understand why they do not work from an engineering perspective. Okay? Now, calorie is a form of representation for energy. So, what is calorie? It is the amount of energy required to increase the temperature of 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree Celsius or Kelvin. So, if you have 1 kilogram of water and you give it heat, the amount of heat or energy you're going to be adding to the water to increase its temperature by 1 degree Celsius is 1 calorie. Now, why does this apply to our bodies? Simply put, because our bodies are about 70% water. So when it comes to having the reflection of energy on our body systems, a calorie is used to represent the energy content of food that's entering our body and leaving our body. Simple as that. But there are many things which are not taken into account in the whole calorie counting approach. First of all, psychological aspects. When you are losing body fat, I've been there myself. You do have a psychological battle that you need to go through in order to ensure your success rate, which is not accounted for by the calorie in, calorie out approach. The quality of the food. The whole calorie counting mechanism assumes that every single thing that you indulge has the same effect on your body, which is completely false. If you have a banana, medium sized banana, it's going to have 100 calories in it. If you have a chocolate bar, it's going to have 100 calories in it. So both of them, they have 100 calories. Yet, do you think, logically, okay, logically, once you have the banana and once you have the chocolate bar, is it going to have the same impact on your system? Forget about the whole, both of them, they have 100 calories. But physiologically, biologically, they're going to have an impact on your body. They're going to be quite different, which is the case. That's why calories are not created equally. So it doesn't make sense for someone to count calories, noting that it does not take into account the type of the calories and the impact it has on the body. Because you could have 100 calories of cheese, worth of cheese, and 100 calories worth of sugar. One of them could be helpful for fat loss. The other one is going to hit the brakes on your fat loss approach. Yet, if you take a look at the whole calculations, calorie is a calorie. This is the whole basis for counting calories, but this is not the case. I used to count calories before, but let me tell you something. It's quite stressful tracking every single calorie. Then finding out it's not worth it. Then realizing that calories are not equal. The type or the quality of the calorie makes a lot of difference, which puts us in a whole different field. How can we track the food intake? And there are two different approaches. We're going to be talking about them with a lot more detail. First of all, macronutrients, where you start counting the amount of carbs, proteins, and fats within the meals that you're having. This is a more specific approach because it takes into account the structure of the food, which will help you get a better idea how it impacts your body. That's one. The second approach, which I'm in favor of, it's easier, portion control. So how do you control the portions? Keeping in mind you are just simply selecting healthy options. Now, both of these mechanisms, they are quite extensive and they need explanation, and which we're going to be covering in the upcoming videos. I'm going to help you understand the macronutrients counting and the portion control approach to weight loss, the pros and the cons. So if you are new to the channel, make sure that you smash that subscribe button, in which we share with you what works in terms of health and wealth, straight from our own experience. A community of professionals with full-time jobs going through life just like you. No random talk, no hypothetical stuff, and no fairy tale situations. This is the real deal. Individuals who are in the same boat as you are. Someone going through life, you get responsibilities, you want to be healthy, you want to be wealthy, all of these stuff. And we're simply documenting and sharing the process with you. So if you relate, if you are part of the crowd, make sure that you join the community, as we are going to be sharing these valuable insights about health and wealth that will help you transform your own life journey.